Woo! Hey, everybody.
Hey,
Welcome to Mom and Mom Talk. Mel, Kat, and Carrie. I'm Mel.
I'm Carrie.
You're supposed to
I'm
go in
Kat.
order, Kat. I'm Mel.
I'm Kat.
I'm Carrie.
Woo!
I lost my screen. I can't even see you.
Well, you're there. We see you, and that's all that matters, Kat Piper. No, you can pull it back up eventually, but okay.
I'll
So,
figure it out.
how's everybody
It's gotta be here
doing?
somewhere.
Me with my wet hair and my Christmas crap.
Oh, nice. I did
But
not dress for the occasion.
it's perfect because this topic today because we got home last night from a week away, and today I had I received my Christmas cards in the mail while I was gone. So last
Ooh,
night I was up till after midnight just addressing envelopes. I didn't start stuffing or anything. Then I went and watched the meteor shower.
Smart.
I saw one. It was so cloudy though. I was so mad. I was like, man, if there wasn't clouds, we would have saw a lot more. And then today, Dan's band is having his Christmas party. So I had to go buy shit because I have no groceries in my house. So I was like at Walmart, and it is a freaking crazy place, Carrie. I mean, we're still 2 weeks away. What the hell, people? I mean,
yeah.
no green or red granulated sugar for cookies. So forget about that. I mean, shelves were empty. I couldn't believe it. And people just, ugh, ugh. They're
Yeah.
not, they just don't,
They're not nice.
again, it's their world and we're just living in it. I'm like, dude, why do you stop in the middle? You see, everybody, the workers are trying to stock the shelves. They've got them big ass things. They don't care either. They
No.
just go right in front of you. And I literally, a lady did it to me, one of the workers, and I go, she walked right by. I go, excuse me,
Yeah.
customer here. You know, I mean,
Yep.
it's just, oh. So went home. I made a spinach dip wreath, and remember
Nice.
from the old open house creative memories days. And I made brownies and stuck some green and red M&Ms in them. So I'm ready for the party. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't do Mom, Mom. I forgot last week. So that's been my 2 days. How about you guys? Anything, you doing anything to get in this Christmas spirit yet? Oh, and my nails. See my nails? Wait, where'd it go?
I don't know.
Nice.
It's a
That's
little,
that middle finger
Oh,
sticking
there
up
it is.
at me.
Ring finger.
yeah, that's my
Ring
ring
finger.
finger. We can
Yeah.
pretend it's
Yeah.
that.
That's what my kids always used because they weren't allowed to flick anybody off. So they'd give the ring finger.
That's what you
Ah,
get.
that's funny.
Get the
Like,
ring
oh, that makes
finger.
it better then.
Hey, they can get away with it, right?
Exact. I'm like, whatever. If you're
And then I
you're
burned
gonna
my,
have a good imagination.
where is it?
My son just called. I bet you $500. And he's like, Mom, what'd you make for dinner?
500, I'm
Nothing.
in.
Nothing. Nothing is the answer there.
Yeah,
I
me
did not make
neither.
anything.
Going to
Yeah.
a party, I'm eating the party food.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, have you guys done anything whatsoever? Not a thing.
I
Come on.
I put up my Christmas tree yesterday. So it was a bit of a, for whatever reason, all the parts, I have a fake tree. I've given up on real trees. So it's in three different parts and then the base. So I get it all inside and I'm like, where's the base? Can't find it anywhere. I'm like, I call my daughter and she's just like, oh, it's with everything else. I'm like, no,
No,
it's not,
not here.
So I'm like, oh my God. So just in case anybody ever comes into this situation, did you know that a umbrella stand, the ones that you have for your patio table, actually can fit the same size of your Christmas tree?
That makes
So,
total sense, right? They've
yeah,
got the same size rod.
I mean, I was to the point where I was going to buy floral foam or I was going to get the spray foam in a bucket. I'm like, good. By this time, for everything I was going to do, I should probably just buy a new tree.
Right,
But
right. You could have gonna go to Hobby,
yeah,
Hobby Lobby
Were
and
you
get
going around the house
the
going, it's all about the base, about the base?
I should have.
I'm telling you, the girth on the pole is about
Yep.
the same.
Yep.
So, right?
Yep.
About
Right.
that?
Yeah. It's about, yeah, absolutely. I mean, not used to sticking it in the hole.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's what she said. Anyways, we've turned into that kind of show, apparently. So. And
Just like that.
We're entertaining ourselves, right?
Yeah.
Hey, that's what it's all about. No, the girls all managed to get here for Thanksgiving, as you all know. So I crammed it in. I'm like, we're getting our tree.
We did too.
I like to get a real tree. I always had one growing up, and I just like it. And we put a faux one on the front porch with like just white lights and red and white balls and stuff.
Oh,
and
that's
Santa
sweet.
hat on tight. Yeah, so it shows up and it gives Dan the excuse not to have to put up Christmas lights too. So he's fine with it.
We did the tree over Thanksgiving, and that is it.
That's all I had too. I literally had all my decorations out because last year when I packed it all up, we have the big ass detached garage that Dan closed a room in, for me to scrapbook in, but I felt like I was in a freaking MRI machine. It was so tight. So that didn't work. As you see, this is now. But that's where I have all my stuff, right? Like up high on the shelves. And last year I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I carting all that shit way out back? Get the ladder, put it up top. So all the girls are gone. I'm using one of those walk-in closets. So all my Christmas crap is in the walk-in closet now.
Nice.
So I pulled it all out before we left so we could, do the Christmas tree. We did the Christmas tree. So I still had boxes of all the decor. And I'm like, I should put this out before I leave. So Sean, who is taking care of Bruno, it'll be nice and festive. Never got to it. Never. And I don't feel bad at all. So that's happening this week. So
I kind of always use Davis's birthday as an excuse. Like, I don't want to diminish his birthday.
Yes, so you don't want to take away
after the 11th.
Yeah. So it's 3 days after Kat.
That part I can't take responsibility.
It's the 14th. So, and it's a weekend. So it's a perfect time to put those freaking Christmas decorations up, Kat Piper.
I know.
I'm guilty.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
You're guilting me. No, it probably won't happen until next weekend. I have a really busy week.
Yeah. So just the tree, Carrie, at least you got that up and you're like, I'm done, whatever.
Yeah, well, I went to go get I have a shed out back. So I'm getting everything out from the shed because I don't have any walk-in closets I can put anything into.
Sorry.
And as I'm in the shed, I'm like, it's where I keep my lawnmower. So I'm like, oh, I probably should sweep up all the grass. So now I'm sweeping up grass. So then I get it to the edge of the shed. And then I'm like, oh, there's weeds here. I probably should pull these weeds. So I start pulling weeds and I'm like, that's the aloe I was going to replant. So then I start replanting the aloe. And then I'm like, no, we're doing Christmas. So I go back into the shed, but now the dog is looking at this other thing. And I'm like, what are you getting into? So I start pulling at that. This humongous rat jumps out at me.
Oh my God.
So now I got to clean up this because
Cat's getting a migraine.
I know. I'm like, finally, I get back to the decorations. I bring it all inside. My daughter goes, can we just do a tree? I don't want to clean all that crap up. You know what? By this time, I'm like, whatever. Let's just do the tree. I've got a couple different little things because she's like, we don't need Christmas throwing up in here. Fine.
Yes, so you do.
I did.
I'm sorry, but I'm in charge.
But at this point, I'm like, I don't want to put it away right now anyway. So, but I have a clean shed.
Well, that's good. Well, at least the rat didn't jump out in your house.
Oh yes. No, that would be bad. Yeah. But here's the thing. That exactly reminds me of that meme where it talks about this is what I started out doing. And then, that pops up. Oh yeah, that. And then that. Oh my God. People.
So guilty of that.
But this is why we know we are great at multitasking. We don't have a freaking choice. Shit gets thrown at us all at once. So we got to do this with one hand and this with another.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
craziness.
You guys, okay, Kat, so you put it up Thanksgiving. Do you do it every Thanksgiving? Is that a Piper tradition?
Typically, yes. Usually the day after Thanksgiving during
Friday
football. Yep. We don't do Black Friday shopping.
No.
We do Black Friday decorating.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, and I heard
Yeah.
Black Friday sucks this year anyways, so
Yeah. That's what I heard.
I think
That's
we
what I
talked
heard.
about it on our
Yeah. Yep.
Thanksgiving show. But yeah, I used to do Black Friday when we used to go up to Dan's parents when they had that house on the lake house when the kids were little. Oh my God, for like 10 years. So we would go up, she would get Thanksgiving, and we would go up and spend a week. And one year I was like, I want to go Black Friday shopping. I used to get the girls every year, J.C. Penney would have the best doorbuster sales, right? Like if you got there between like 8 and noon, whatever. And I would get them a fancy dress every year to open
Yeah.
on Christmas. So they would, be able to wear it for Christmas dinner, like just like a super fancy dress. And I
Yeah.
would get them for like $10. Like, and they're normally like 40, stupid 40 and $50. I'm like, I'm not paying that for a dress they're probably gonna only wear once. But
And for an hour at that.
and for
Yeah.
an hour, right? And they're probably going to spill gravy on it or something, anyways, or chocolate. So one year I was like, I think I'm going to go to Ocala because it was on the outskirts. It was like 45 minutes from Ocala. So my mother-in-law's like, yeah, go. My mother-in-law's like, yeah, go ahead. And I was like, alone, right?
Yeah.
Just me. I got up at freaking 6 a.m. I never get up at 6 a.m. I got up at 6 a.m., got ready, I was there, man. And when that mall opened, I was like, oh my God.
Oh
So
yeah.
then the next year, I was like, so I was thinking of going Black Friday shopping. And she's like, oh, really? Okay, well, that's good. I'm like, well, it's a kind of a tradition now. She goes, oh, it's a
Oh,
tradition now. Okay, like
yeah.
yeah, like I got just kind of roped her in to watch the kids while I got to go do my bra. It was just so nice though. Nobody freaking rushing you. You take it. It was a little nutty with the other
Oh,
people, but for the most part, people were pretty civil. Not like they are now.
I
I have no desire
no.
whatsoever.
I was gonna
I
say
don't feel
only
like
6
I'm a
a.m.
lollygagger shopper. I don't feel like I'm slow. But
Right.
when you said that, I really hate being rushed
I
when
hate
I'm
this.
shopping.
Oh my God. I said this to Dan. I said, I was getting upset because I'm constantly feeling rushed. And I go, I just cannot wait for the day when I'm not rushed to do something. Because when I'm by
Mhm.
myself, I'm on time, right?
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
got shit taken care of. But it always seems like whenever I've got to get someone else ready or I've got to make sure I feed the dog first or da, 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 I'm constantly being rushed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Carrie?
Oh, I was only gonna say I can't believe you only got I I'm the type that will go wait out in line. I think one year I went out with Amy and we went and stood outside. That's when like people like with tents. It was at
Oh, and they
Coconut
would give
Place.
away like TVs and shit. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. At Best Buys. Oh yeah. I think we were there like
Oh,
we
Best
were
Buy was the
there
best one.
Thanksgiving Day and we did an overnight.
Look at you. What'd you get?
We that year we got the kids computers, we got video games. I mean, like, TVs. They're like as soon as the coupons came by, we're like, yeah. I don't know. I'm like I'm like I'm mortgaging the house.
Yeah.
I'm like I didn't care, like yes. So
This is my Santa money. I
it
need
was it was
this.
a, it was a big year that year.
Yeah, apparently the kids were like the every year after they're like, what the hell, mom?
Exactly.
What happened to Santa? He get
Yeah.
freaking run over by a truck. Where did he go?
Right. Exactly.
Well,
Exactly.
like but I also, if I did Black Friday, it was always Black Friday. I never went out on Thanksgiving because I'm one of those. I don't think people should have to work Thanksgiving, but it ain't that big a deal to me. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's like I used to when we worked at Fridays, right? I worked Christmas. I
Yep.
mean, people feel sorry for you. So they tip you more money. If you're in the service industry, I would never, ever, 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 ever work retail. Oh,
No.
oh my
No.
God, I would have nightmares. But in the service industry, I always feel like, I mean, by the afternoon, when we opened, we're done. Everybody's just sitting around the house, playing with the crap that they just got. And I'm like,
Yep.
see ya, I'm gonna go make some cash and get fed for free.
Yep.
Then I
Yep.
don't have to do anything.
Yep.
So
It was more for me too. Escape the dishes.
Totally.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, sorry,
Gotta,
gotta go.
gotta go. Gotta
Oh,
clock in, man. I gotta go. That's too bad.
yep, yep,
Did you
exactly.
ever do the Black Friday Thanksgiving thing, Kat, or nah?
One horrible time.
Just
And
one.
I went one time and I went by myself and I hated every minute of it. And then I was like, what am I doing? I'm not a morning person at all.
At
So I'm like,
all.
why am I even attempting this? And I came home and I was like, I'm just going to buy it online. Well, it was like way back early online when everything would like spin and
Oh
Oh,
my
nothing was
God.
made for it. So that didn't work either. And by the time then people started getting up and they're like, oh, good morning. Da, da, da. I was like, I hate people
Don't talk to
and
me.
I'm going to go take a nap. And so I was just like, this is not worth it to me. I'll pay double if I don't ever have to do that again.
I don't care about the sales. Well, I think the
I
key,
don't.
Kat,
I don't care.
I think the
yeah.
key, Carrie had it figured out. You got to go with someone. You got to make it fun. Like, I don't drink coffee, but I used to get a hot chai latte or a hot cocoa from Starbucks, walk around because it was always colder up there because it's 5 hours north of here. So, I always would stop and get those stupid little ornaments with you count how many heads and then you have them write your names on
Oh,
it. I still get those. I still
yep,
get them. I mean, it's tradition.
yep,
So
It's
that's your
tradition. You got
yep,
to now.
so
yep.
that's your excuse from now on. Like if you get away with something, be like, it's a tradition. Sorry,
You
I
can do.
have to do it.
Oh,
I'm so using that from now on.
I'm telling
yeah,
you, it works like a charm because I mean, who are they to freaking stomp all over your holiday
yeah.
tradition?
I just,
Exactly.
although, you start a holiday tradition and then you're like, why did I start this holiday tradition? Because they're
Thank
like,
God
oh,
I
well,
missed the freaking elf on the shelf.
Oh, I
Oh
was going
my
to say the
God.
same thing.
I
Yes.
count myself so lucky.
I, I, I don't know if you remember, but and I can't remember what at home, um, like it
Store.
southern or something like that.
Oh,
They
Southern
have
Living at
little
Home.
elves. I have the original elf. It's not Elf on the Shelf, but and we'd bring ours out, but it wasn't to what the elves do now.
Oh, the great
My elves did not do
kids.
that. They were much
What?
more calmer
Why? Why
because they
would you
weren't
do
that.
this to yourself
Yeah,
and
but
start this whole thing?
they just were
The
more of a
length
decoration in our house.
the length that people go to make these like videos of their elf in slow motion throwing flour, and I'm like, you just
It's
flew.
incredible.
You
The
waited
elves are
until your kids
incredible.
went to bed. You made a slow-mo video of flour all over your kitchen with elf tracks and fishing line, and you're laughing about it and showing me the video at 8 in the morning when we got to work. What is wrong with you?
Cat, you're stomping on their holiday tradition.
Yeah,
You can't do that.
yeah.
I
Ask them.
said it was very nice and I appreciated it. And I said, better you than me.
But you're out of
Yeah,
your freaking mind.
But there's no way. My kids would be like, Mom, we got a dud elf. I'm like, well,
yeah,
it was the run of the litter.
yeah, yeah. I just want to know how they feel about that elf in about 5 years, because
Well,
that's
I saw a work colleague. He married a woman and she had twins, a boy and a girl, but they were super little. So he's like dad, right? Like he's not stepdad or anything, he's dad. And he posted a video that the kids are now taking over the antics. Like they figured out they're in their tweens, right? Like so they're like 12 and 13 and they wanted to keep it going, but they knew obviously, the secret. And so and mom were like, "Fine, go ahead, you guys do it." So now
yeah,
this year they did like this whole video of this is, you have, and they
yeah,
had instructions and what they could and couldn't do and blah, 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 blah. But hey, mostly free reign. So it should be interesting to see
nice.
what they come up with, because the kids are,
That's cute.
yeah. So like last year they were like, they said that the stuff the elves were doing was lame. So then the parents were like,
Yeah,
there you
exactly.
go.
Yeah,
So they ran with it. They're excited. So
yeah,
that's cool, but it's weird how something turns into a tradition though, right? Like it's something that you didn't mean to really
No,
be a tradition kind of does because either you really enjoyed it and or it didn't become a tradition because you really didn't enjoy it.
yeah.
We
But
kind of have a new tradition that I remember the first time we did it. It was just a random night, but now it's every holiday because Lexi doesn't live here. And it's pretty much every time we're all together, but we always play cards.
I love
And
playing cards.
we play hearts and we play pitch. And it's a perfect game for the four of us.
Yeah,
Everybody enjoys it, which is rare in
awesome.
our family because everybody's so
Yeah.
different. Everybody enjoys it. And so it's now just like a holiday tradition. Like it wouldn't be the holiday if we didn't
Right.
sit down and play
Yeah.
cards.
We always
And
play games. Like when everybody's here, we always try to have a game night. We all love board games. And oh my God, you guys, Danielle. Well, first of all, we brought out Taboo. So we haven't played Taboo in 15, 20 years, right? Like, so we don't even have the thing
I
that
was
you,
going
the
to say,
buzzer.
got to
It's
change that.
gone. It's
Yep.
long gone. So we just did a verbal if somebody said the word. But the kids hadn't played it, and they had friends over, right? This was that Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah.
So their friends came over, and we had probably 10 of us around our
Nice.
table. And instead of doing like teams, because we had an odd number, we did where like if it was your turn, the two on either side of you were watching to make sure you didn't say the word and then it went to the next person and then you were watching, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you would get points. Like if someone guessed it, then you would give them the card. And then afterwards you would count how many cards were out there, and each person who got a card also got a point. So it was
Ah,
just a kind of a twist on the way that you would normally play because there was just too many people. We freaking laughed our asses off. It was so fun, and the kids got so into it. Well, then Dan went to bed because, it's a school night, so he had to get up and work. And Danielle, this freaking game was hilarious. We had to go in the big room because we were so loud, laughing and yelling. And it's basically like an improv game Dan used to play when he was in the improv group, where a person would leave the room and you would come up with something with the audience of what are you doing and who are you? And it would come up with a character and what they're doing. Well, this is very similar, but you have to make them do something. Like they have to figure out what they're supposed to do. And I know it's weird. It's like reverse charades almost. So
yeah.
they come walking in the room, and the very first one was Jessica, and she had to pick up a charging cube and put it in her mouth and plug it into the wall with her mouth.
Oh, nice.
And first of all, I was like,
that's
is
not
this gonna
safe.
shock her? Is this really
Yeah.
a safe idea? But and the whole thing is you're supposed to do like a golf clap, like if they get close to whatever object or whatever they're supposed to do. And then they start doing stuff, and you're either or and it is so hilarious and so loud. So she walks in the room and she's like, she's going by the table, and there's the cube on the table, and we're like,
Yeah.
it's just
That's
really fun. So
hilarious.
for older
Yeah.
kids, like, young adult kids, it's a little
Yeah.
bit of a twist on some classic games that we were playing.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do the unwrapping, like a going in a turn, and if you roll doubles, then the next person
See,
leads.
now that's what we
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, we've done that
So,
for crew parties before.
yeah, we've done that only because we have multi-generational.
Right.
We've been doing this, I think, since about 2010. I think around then. So we had at this time, I had my boyfriend, and his youngest was like 5. And then I
Yes,
have
I
my
remember that.
dad, who, how do you have a game that you can play with a 4-year-old and an 80-year-old?
Yep.
So,
Yep.
we came up with that one. So that was really fun. And then that's one of those games. They're just like, Mom, are you doing the rap game? I'm like, oh my God.
See, I guess so. I guess we are. We did it one
Yep.
year with crew, but it was the saran wrap one.
That's the
Where
one we
you,
do. Mhm.
oh yeah. So every time you open a layer, there like a packet of Skittles
Yeah.
would fall out, and then
Yeah.
it's the next person's turn. So I have found though, the more you do, the more you do. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like in the holidays, the more you're involved with different things, like we
Yeah.
had scouts and work and Dan's band and blah, blah, blah. Holidays come around. the more you're doing. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a lot. It's a
Yeah.
lot. But I swear to God, you guys, I wish we had Pinterest. Literally, did Rebecca's last year that, her last year of eighth grade, right? Where you do something for Valentine's Day or whatever.
Mhm.
I found a really cool Pinterest, or it might have been fifth grade. I don't remember. But I was like, oh my God, Pinterest would have been so great all these years. But so it was like bittersweet. I was happy and I was sad because I was happy that I could do something right then, but I was kind of sad that I wasn't really doing anything anymore. But it was, it was cool. It's just so now it's fun to find different things on Pinterest, I think, or on Etsy or whatever, wherever you go to get ideas now. But I've been going on Pinterest a lot lately. So do you get
And
ideas
do
or?
yours turn out like the ones there, or
Oh,
are they a fail?
absolutely not. I think I even posted one year we tried to do Christmas cookies and they were all like, "Bleh." I kept frosting because like we frosted them too quick, like they weren't quite cool enough, and so there was just like a snowman's eyeball was like
Oh no.
leaking down the
No.
side. We're not good at that. I'm good at like batch cookies. I'm not good at
Yeah.
frosted cookies.
My kids have been wanting to do retro.
Oh,
So, because around here, and I don't know if since, we're further apart, I'm in a different kind of an area. And, their friends like had Rice Krispie treats and,
you
my
live in a
kids are
brick
like,
house? I'm sorry.
yeah. And, my kids are just like, you actually eat the ones from the package. They're like, what are you talking about? They're like, well, my mom makes them. They're like,
Yeah.
you can make Rice Krispie
You can,
treats.
what do you mean she
Their
makes
minds were
them?
blown that you actually make Rice Krispie treats. So what I did also, and I don't know if you remember, then my daughter's like, yeah, why you guys act like you've never had puppy chow. And
Oh,
again, they're like, what is puppy chow?
what the hell is puppy
Like,
chow? It's kibble.
what? You've never had puppy chow? Mom, you have to make puppy chow, which is
Yep.
Muddy Buddies now.
Yeah.
But,
And you can
they're like,
buy them.
and
It's
they're
not the
like, yeah,
same.
they're okay. And I'm like, no. So,
No.
so I'm making a lot of retro stuff, you know, um, just because there's so many kids that have never had what we had when we were kids
Right. And that's
or what
it,
we
That's
made
right?
our
It's like
kids.
you don't know what they're paying attention to
Right.
also. So from that's another great a point about that is your kids remember that, right? Like they know that you made that. You didn't go and buy it and that you know how to make it homemade and it tastes so much better because it's homemade. Rebecca, perfect example. Her boyfriend, she's going to her boyfriend's family. They're all coming after Christmas. We're picking Danielle up Christmas Day. All three are coming with all three boyfriends. So we got 620 somethings coming, and Rebecca is going to her new boyfriend's parents' house for Christmas, and they're all super excited. Well, I told you we put her in charge of creating a signature cocktail for Thanksgiving. Well, they've put her in charge of making one for Christmas. I guess it's a bartender in her. So she literally texted me and was like, I want to incorporate like a Klein tradition somehow into this drink so I can bring a little bit of the Klein household. I was like, okay. And she goes, can you send me, meeting ends in 10 minutes. I just got the notification. She's like, can you send me your white chocolate cranberry cookie recipe? I was thinking of coming up with
Ooh,
like a cocktail.
that
And I'm
cookie.
like, that's smart because Godiva probably has like a white chocolate liqueur or something. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I never thought of that as like a tradition because nobody in my house liked them. Deanna loved,
I
you loved
loved it when
them.
we did cookie exchange.
Rebecca was the only one in my house that liked those cookies. But in her eyes, it was a Klein tradition because
Yeah.
I make them
Yeah.
every year. And you either love them or you hate them. And so, but that got poo-pooed because her boyfriend's like, yeah, they're British, his family. They're
Yeah.
like, they're not really into like super sweet stuff. And she's like, well, they're kind of sweet. It's a sugar
Yeah.
cookie base. So guess we're not doing that. So
Yeah.
she's got to come up with something else. But I was just like, that's really cute that, she considers that
She
a
just needs to make
tradition.
that cocktail at your house.
Yeah.
And yeah, yeah. And that she wanted to incorporate our family into theirs. I thought that was really sweet. So she's like that.
That's
She
cute.
throws me curveballs like that all the time.
Yeah.
Is she going? Are they in England? Is she going to England for Christmas?
No, they're in
Oh,
North Carolina. They've been there a
oh,
long, long time. But like he's been there, the boyfriend's been there a super long time, but he has a British accent. I mean, his parents are
Yep.
British, so
Yep.
but it's cute. They're really cute. So I'm excited to have all the boys with the girls. It'll be interesting. Maybe we'll
Yeah.
have them on here. Actually, because they're
Yeah.
all going to be here. Actually, they all will be here that Sunday. The Sunday the 28th. So 2 weeks from tonight is when we're actually going to do our Christmas. So
Yeah.
maybe we'll jump on here with them.
oh, fun.
Yeah. So what else? What else did you what do you find, Kat, that your kids are saying are tradition? Well, probably playing cards. But we used to go to a girls' night. Like I would take my mother-in-law and us girls, and we'd go every year to a Christmas show. Remember, we went to Nutcracker that one time, and
Hmm.
you and Geisha came with your girls, and it was like we did that for years and years and years. But then, with them when they started leaving for college and stuff,
Yeah.
we couldn't work it in. So a lot
Yeah.
of traditions are kind of falling off. Do you have any
But
besides the
that leaves
cards?
room for new ones.
Yeah, yeah. I guess,
For the
you know,
grandkids.
for grandkids. I ain't freaking doing Elf on the Shelf. I ain't doing
No.
it.
Hey,
Not
he's not
happening.
allowed in your house. There you go.
They're banned. There's
Yes.
an elf ban. Sorry.
See, now get on Pinterest, make a sign that says no elves allowed. So when they're like, where's the elf? Like, no, like
Nope.
no soliciting, no elfing.
No,
No elfing.
the big
No
red
elfing.
circle with this line through it with an
Absolutely.
elf.
With the elf on the show. Yeah. Just buy the elf, do that, and sit there and say, no, sorry, he's not allowed
No,
here.
no. I
That's what
don't
I would
even,
do.
honestly, I don't think it'll even be asked for because my kids, like, they never did it either. And
Yeah.
they thought it was kind of stupid. So I don't think that they'll be adamant about it. But, there's other things like, unless there's absolutely no way, we all decorate the tree, right? Danielle and Dan put the lights on. They've always done that. And Danielle's really good. She's like, Dad, no, I gotta put the lights on first, blah, blah, blah. And then we all put the ornaments on. So we all decorate the tree together. Just stuff like that. So it's just harder to hang on to stuff. So I love that, you still play cards
Yeah.
every year and your Rice Krispie treats. When am I going to see you? I want to get some of the freaking Rice Krispie treats,
I
dude.
know, right? Let me tell you.
Do you make different flavors or do you make Christmas colors or?
Not usually, because I don't like to put the other stuff in. Sometimes I might go a little crazy and put peanut butter because I'm a big
Yeah,
peanut butter fan, and then maybe sometimes a little bit of chocolate on the top. But
yeah.
but
Kat, I
I'm
don't
a
know if you
purist.
know, but Carrie does have a culinary degree. She
Ooh.
is an incredible cook. So I'm just putting it out there. She's your
Yeah.
go-to.
I can
And she's been a
right.
bartender forever. So
Yeah.
she's good at making drinks too. We sell houses, me and Kat teaches,
Yeah.
and I scrapbook. But yeah, and the rap party, that's another one. You did that, Carrie. That's your fault.
I'm original. Yes.
You were when we were in the Moms Club, Carrie started the rap party,
Yep.
and I've carried it on, Carrie. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every
Okay.
year.
Yeah.
I'm coming this year.
I saw.
Yeah, that just worked out really, really well because back then, we had all kids everywhere, didn't
Yeah.
have a place and no privacy. We had just moved into the house in Stony Brook and I had an empty house
Yeah.
and we had all us ladies. So we just went everywhere in the house.
That was great.
So,
And I
yeah.
thought, what a freaking amazing concept. This is genius. Because I hated sitting in the room on the floor or the bed. You
Yeah.
can never wrap it really well on the bed because it's swishy,
Right.
And you're like sitting like this and you're
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so dumb. It's like, why do
Yeah.
we do that to ourselves?
And boring.
Boring. I mean, I would put Christmas music on or something, but I'm like, why am I hiding? This should be fun and festive, and why not hang out with other moms doing the exact same thing? So I was like, genius. So
Plus,
yes,
you got to show off your great buys. Oh my God, look at this one.
and we
The
and
stories.
go to Walmart at 2 a.m.
And go
Like
to
the
Walmart at
three
2
of us did. Us three.
Yes.
20 something years ago. Can you believe
Yes.
that shit?
Yeah.
That was
Crazy.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Had to take a picture of that. But
Yeah.
it's like,
that was the best. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
there were no crowds and You had your expert opinions right there.
Yeah.
Like, do you think
Yes.
this or that? This
Yes.
or that? You know?
And you could count. Do you count? You're right. We're up. I'm missing one for one kid.
Oh,
I got to
yeah.
get something. Right.
Yes.
God forbid it's not even.
God forbid. Oh, that's hilarious. So, but
Oh my goodness.
you know, that just another tradition. I've gotten, I think, one or two gifts. That's just shit that I picked up throughout the year. I have not Christmas shopped. So I'm gonna do as much as I can before Saturday Carrie's face. Oh, you're
No.
done. You were done already,
You're
you
gonna
said,
carry
right?
a panic attack.
No, Carrie's
Done in
done.
October.
Yeah. See,
I know, but no, she's having a panic attack for you.
oh
Yeah,
no, I don't give a shit.
scary.
That's fine. Well, we're not celebrating on Christmas anyways, so
You got time.
Yeah, you have a more
I have
time.
2 weeks from today, so I'm
Yeah.
okay. But my wrap party is next Saturday. I gotta have something to wrap.
Gotta
So
have something
I'll
around.
be the one wrapping everybody else's stuff because we usually have one or two of those, which is
Yeah.
fun. And now we added, Carrie, we stuffed Christmas socks. I don't know if you knew this, Kat.
I was gonna ask. I was only there one time for that, so I need the lowdown. What's the dealio?
Just any Christmas socks that you find that are fun, stuff a bunch of shit in there. Last year, I think it was Sue did like a Snoop Dogg theme. So she actually had like Snoop Dogg Christmas socks out of nowhere. And everything was Snoop Dogg inside of it. It was hilarious. But
That's
you know,
so funny.
one
That's
year it was all like the little trial size of alcohol. Jackie Bickford brought that, I think. But I usually put Jackie in charge of the Christmas cocktail. So she comes up with something and we bring it just to share. That's it. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Christmas socks. And Deanna said something else about how we should do the presents, but well, whatever, we'll figure it out. But just chill. You know, one year we watched the freaking lip sync battle all night. That was hilarious. You know, just we get the Yule log going, take a picture, and we just cut paper and put name tags on shit and have a good old time. 1 minute,
Absolutely.
44 second. Any last thoughts on Christmas and getting ready? Because it seems like it's never the first week and it's not the week of. It's those 2 weeks in between that are just chaos.
Yeah.
Well,
The
and
panic
it's like you think, oh, I have all this time, and then all of a
No.
sudden you're like, oh, I don't have any time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when you take a week off and go diving in Honduras.
Yeah.
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 And you lived to tell, so it must have been a good trip.
It was pretty freaking cool. Dan and I got in the car to go somewhere. Oh, drove home from Miami, which is a freaking nightmare. That's another whole show. And I'm like, dude, we have not even been in a car for over a week.
That's crazy.
Nice.
Because our little bungalows were on like this island, and they had just a little fishing boat going back and forth, taking you over to the dive boats and the restaurant stuff. Oh my God, it was so cool. It was it was
Oh
great.
my gosh.
It was
Sounds
great.
like it.
All right,
Well,
1
I can't
minute.
wait to hear more about that. That sounds amazing.
Love you
Bye,
guys. Time's up. Oh, did you see
Oh,
that?
wait, does mine do that?
I did.
Do it again. Go like this. Wait. I don't know how I did it.
Mine looks more
Hit your
like
head.
an owl.
Hit your head. Hit your head. Go like this. Like hit your head with it, I guess. That's the only thing I could think of. I don't know how I did it. It's 'cause
Secretly
I'm in
hitting a
charge.
button just to see
Magical.
if we'll do that.
What she's not telling us is she's using her toe to hit the keyboard.
Oh, exactly.
Bye.